was my first day of school. And I had some wine to celebrate. I had some wine just to have some wine, but let's just say it was to celebrate. So anyway, I'm gonna be saying about 15 random, unusual facts. No theme or anything, but let's get started. And I don't know if I said my intro. It's been so long. I'm sorry. Check. Okay. Fact number 1. You typically only breathe out of one nostril at a time. You might think that your nostrils share the workload when it comes to taking in oxygen, and while they do, it's not quite in the way that you might expect. Instead of both taking in the same amount of air when you breathe, you actually inhale most of your oxygen through one nostril at a time. Every few hours, the active nostril will take a break and the other one will take over when they ultimately switch back again. Try it for yourself. I don't need to try it for myself, but I believe them. Fact number 2. Vegetables don't really exist. Professional chefs and home cooks may use the word vegetable to describe everything from asparagus and broccoli to zucchini and yams, but it turns out the term has no scientific value. When the BBC asked botanist Wolfgang Stuppy of the Royal Botanic Gardens if vegetables really exist, he answered, "No, not botanically. The term vegetable doesn't exist in botanical terminology." And for more wild information about the world you thought you knew, check out 50 weird but wonderful facts that will leave you totally amazed. I doubt it. Anyway, fact number three. More people drown in fresh water than in salt water. Did you know that the vast majority of drownings occur in fresh water? According to ThoughtCo, a staggering 90% of drownings take place in swimming pools. I never fucking liked swimming pools, bathtubs, and rivers, not only because of circumstances, but also because of the way the different types of water affect the human body and potentially fatal situations. Okay, I don't know what that means, but cool. And good to know. Fact number 4. Your body uses up around 20% of your body's... Let's back it up. Your brain uses around 20% of your body's blood and oxygen. The human brain is responsible for countless tasks and is always busy keeping our internal systems running in order to remain so vitally productive. The brain uses 20% of both the oxygen and the blood in your body, according to Healthline. Moving on, number 5. These aren't as interesting as they were leading themselves on to be. But anyway, fact number 5. Ravens' moods are affected like the bird. Ravens' moods are affected by others. It's a well-known fact that ravens are wildly intelligent creatures, but 2019 research published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences discovered that the birds are also very in tune with the feelings of the creatures around them. This empathetic trait had previously only been discovered in primates. I have to clear my throat. Okay, I did it. Fact number 6. Giraffes hum to each other at night to make sure their herd stays together. That's really good to know. I wanted part of this video was gonna be me humming, but I haven't been doing too much of them. I don't know if I'm a good relaxing hummer. Like, I feel like there's a certain tone and quality that you have to uphold that like people who can sing do, but that's the gag. Like, I don't sing, but everybody can hum, so let's try it. Giraffes hum to each other at night to make sure their herd stays together. I think it did what it had to do, right? Like, it mission accomplished, pretty much. Anyway, if you're not already completely charmed by giraffes' incredibly long necks. Oh no, what's this? Oh no. Okay, it routed me to something else. Anyway, and stylish spots, then there's another fact about these super tall creatures that might win you over. Although scientists had previously believed that the animals were either completely silent or made noises that humans were unable to hear, they recently learned that giraffes can hum and humans can hear it too. Why wouldn't we be able to hear it? They can, Anyway, fact number 7. Figs aren't considered vegan because they have dead wasps inside. That should have been fact number 1. Figs aren't considered vegan because they have dead wasps inside. Anyone who sticks to a strictly plant-based diet will want to remove figs from their repertoire. While the figs themselves are a fruit, they often include bugs. That is disgusting. Vegan Life explains that a female wasp will enter the fig, passing into a part of the plant known as the calamurna, while trying to lay her eggs. Eventually she dies and is broken down by a protein digesting enzyme inside the fig. So this is like the whole purpose of a fig. Like, figs' purpose in the universe is to be the house of the wasp when they give birth. Is that what you're saying, Mr. bestlifeonline.com? Okay. All right. Fact number 8. Don't listen to that. My roommate was making some noise. Anyway. Fact number 8. We are born with only 2 innate fears. Now, I know that's a lie. While it might seem like you've been afraid of snakes and spiders since you were born, that's not totally true. According to CNN, scientists have found that humans have just 2 innate fears: the fear of falling and the fear of loud sound. Not you telling me what the fears are. You don't know me, Mr. Website, Mr. CNN. Scientists have found that humans have just 2 innate fears: the fear of falling and the fear of loud sounds. That's some bullshit, but we gonna give them, okay. So there's this random ad after fact number 8 that says, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Am I gay? And I have the urge to click on it and find out. I mean, I already know, but there's an ad asking me as if they know enough about gays to analyze my answers to tell me whether or not I'm gay or not. And I'm interested in figuring out what they think. But I'm gonna move on. Anyway, number 9. Your blood. I said I was gonna do 50. I could do 15. I'll do 15. Okay. Number 9. Your blood makes up about 8% of your body weight. For real? Wait, that's not a lot. I mean, like, wouldn't you expect it to be a small percentage like that? I would. That sounds like a feasible answer. Like, these aren't all that interesting, but it's okay because ASMR is so cool because it doesn't matter if I'm interesting or not. If I'm boring, that should serve you falling to sleep. It's like counting sheep, right? You feel me? You feel me? Anyway, I'm a little tipsy, y'all. Anyway, number 10. David Bowie launched an internet provider in the late 90s. David Bowie was a legendary songwriter and iconic performer, and in the late 90s, he was also an internet provider. He launched BowieNet in 98, and the service remained available until the early 2000s for $20 a month. Users would receive an email address, username at davidbowie.com, 5 megabytes of online storage meant for a personal web page, exclusive audio and video of Bowie access to chat rooms where Bowie would supposedly pop up on occasion, and even multiplayer games. Sounds far cooler than AOL. And for more facts about, anyway, blah blah blah, that you're trying to lead me on to another website. I mean, I guess that's interesting if you're into that sort of thing. Fact number 11. 11. We're almost there. You have a 1 in 1,461 chance of being born on leap day. You know what? I always used to think to myself, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you, out of all the days of the year, you were born on the day that only repeats itself every 4 years. Like, how fucking unlucky to have a birthday every 4 years. On one hand, it's like, my birthdays would be big. When I'm gonna have a birthday on my actual birthday, that motherfucker would have been big. Big. Anyway. But that's it. I thought it would be like a lot harder. Only 1 in 1,461. Okay. Are you a leap day baby? We'd put our money on no. Due to the fact that February 29th only comes around once every 4 years, as it did in 2020, having this birthday is incredibly rare. In fact, a person has a 1 in 1,461 chance of being born on that day, according to Vox. That's because there are 1,460 days in 4 years. Okay. I'm tipsy, but I would have figured that out, I think. I didn't though. But anyway, plus 1 for the leap year, totaling 1,461. Okay. Cool. Number 12. The longest one-syllable words in the English language all start with the letter S. So people are timing. Like, the only way you would know this is if you're timing how long it takes to say a word. And that just seems unnecessary. A monosyllabic word has just one syllable. And while plenty of monosyllabic words exist, the longest ones all happen to start with S, according to Guinness World Records. At 10 letters, scraunched and strengthed, like strength, are the longest monosyllabic words in the English language. Screeched, scrounged, squelched, straight, strengths come in second place with 9 letters each. Okay. Cool. Ancient Greeks and Romans didn't have a number for 0. You know how like all the numbers look like how they're like worded. Like 9 couldn't look more like 9. Like 9 looked like 9. You can't tell me that 9 doesn't look like 9. 9 looks like 9. 5 looks like 5. 4 looks like 4. Like, and yeah, sure, it's more than likely because I'm used to seeing these numbers since fucking the 3rd day of my birth or something. Like, but you know, people don't always look like their names. Numbers look like their names. Anyway, if you learned Roman numerals in school, then you might have realized that you were never taught the number for 0. And that's because there isn't one. While the ancient Romans and Greeks were fully aware of the concept of having nothing, they skipped over 0 when it came to numbers. In fact, Aristotle himself is said to have dismissed the number because you couldn't divide it and get a reasonable answer, according to The Guardian. How the fuck they know what he was thinking? Did he write it in a diary? That's what I don't get about history, like Shakespearean shit and all that stuff, and when they were alive and when they died and what they felt and why they wrote this. How the fuck do you know? Like, imagine you creating something legendary and like that lasts for like an insane amount of like a bajillion years. Like, people use this to learn things, and like you become someone to know, like a legendary person. How the fuck, like, they weren't there when you thought of all those things. You were probably by yourself or some shit. Like, how they know what you was thinking? And like back then, when there weren't official records and things like who you married and what age, and like there weren't official written documentations of those things. So how the fuck do they know? Like, it's just weird. How do they know? Someone made them up. Yeah. Or Shakespeare is an aliased, right? I think that's how you say that, aliased. We just gonna pretend like I'm right? But it's somebody else going by the name Shakespeare, like this persona, right? And like they just know all of this information on this man who never existed. That's it. Anyway, number 14, Caesar salad, which I just learned is like, apparently everybody knows this except for fucking me. I work in a fine dining restaurant and I didn't know. I mean, I didn't get, like, it's hard to explain. You had to have been there. Like, the dressing, Caesar dressing, like, has anchovies in it. I'm pretty sure someone told me that Caesar dressing, like, the whole, like Caesar dressing has anchovies. Like, that's like it's not like it's a thing. Like, that's like one of the main ingredients type shit. I didn't grow up eating fucking salads. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't. But anyway, like, a customer was like, this tastes fishy. And I was like, okay. And apparently the customer hates fish. But like, she ate it. She was like, this tastes fishy. And he was like, yeah, this tastes fishy. And I was like, okay. So I told my manager that they didn't like the salad because it tastes fishy. And then he was like, well, the dressing has fucking anchovies in it, so that would be why. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, really? We didn't, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, they got their fucking salad for free, so whatever. Anyway, Caesar, whoa, Julius Caesar. You can't tell me his name. Okay, now that's the best fact so far. Caesar salad sounds like an item that was inspired by Julius Caesar in Rome. Oh, it wasn't? I thought that was where they were going with this. It's not, though. The truth is that it was named after the man who invented it in 1924, Italian-American restaurateur, I didn't know that was a word, Caesar Cardini. Not its place of origin, which was actually Tijuana, Mexico. According to Food and Wine, Cardini moved to the city, which is close to the California border, to escape the confines of Prohibition. Cardini developed a simple salad during the 4th of July rush in 24 with the only ingredients he had left. People really care about Caesar salad that much? Was that really supposed to be interesting? Anyway, the last and final fact. Drum roll, please. Miss Piggy was originally named Piggy Lee. Miss Piggy has been a fan favorite ever since she made her debut on The Muppet Show in '76, but it turns out before she was introduced to the world, she went by another name in 2014. Time reported that a 40-year-old note and a pair of photos from this character's creator, Jim Henson, showed that Miss Piggy's name was initially Piggy Lee, although we know that she famously fell for Kermit the Frog in the photo she's seen with the character named Hamilton Pig. Poor Kermit. He be aight. Yeah, none of these are like fun facts for people who give a fuck. Like, anyway, they scammed us. I'm so sorry. They scammed us. But it's okay. It is okay. It's fine. Y'all learned some new things. I learned some new things. It's cool. So, thank you for listening. Hopefully you're asleep. If not, I hope you relax. If not, you probably not watching it, so it don't even matter. And dang, it's been a minute, y'all. I don't remember what my outro was. I had thought of it, but I thought of it when I was high, and I thought that outro was so bomb. Like, I was high and I was like, ooh, this outro is bomb. Like, this is it. And then I said it when I was sober, and I was like, I mean, it's okay. Like, why the fuck was I so crazy about this outro? It was something like, thank you for listening and have a marvelous night or some shit. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. And have a marvelous, amazing night. Night. Okay, that wasn't so bad, actually. That was kind of cool. Okay.